I'm Di from the Newcastle and Hunter Pet Crematorium. Today I just wanted to have a little bit of a chat about where do you get support when you're going through the grieving process. We have a lot of clients that call us on the phone, some come up to us directly out here at the crematorium. And when you're trying to talk to someone about what's going to happen in the next week, the next month, the next 6 months, about where they are at with their emotions. And one of the first things that if they come out directly and they see me personally, I try to let them know just to be mindful of who you expose yourself to in the next couple of weeks. You always sort of seem to think that you've got that support, and we've had so many incidences over the years where people have said to me, they've dropped off their pet and they rang me a week or two later saying, I'm just absolutely mortified at how the response that I've received, from a co-worker, from a family member, from someone that they thought was a really good close friend. A lot of people say things, and they're really quite hurtful things to say. They'll say the obvious one, oh, get over it, it's a dog, or get over it, it's a cat, or shouldn't you be over that by now? Why are you still harping on about that? Oh, for goodness sake, all of this sort of palaver goes on. And sometimes humanity lets you down, and you think the people that you're surrounded by, and you think you've got the support that you think that you would need, and unfortunately sometimes that's not true. So I always recommend, when people at the very beginning of their grieving journey, just to be very mindful who they expose themselves to, because that is the last thing that you want to hear, and that is the last sort of supposed support that you would want to get after you've lost a loved one, whether it's through old age or trauma or whatever circumstance. You don't need that added pain on top of the pain that you already have. So I would just like to impose upon you that you just be really mindful who you expose yourself to. Make it a close little knit group whilst your emotions are really raw. If you do need some support, excuse me, please pop onto our website. We've got some resources there for you, and we do, I'm sure you're all aware, or maybe you're not, we do support days every 12 weeks. So if you feel like you need more support from like-minded people that really understand where you're coming from, just give us a call and organise to pop out to one of those. But just be very careful who you expose yourself to, because like I've just said, you've already got so much pain from the loss that you don't need it compounded by the lack of empathy from somebody that you thought would be in your corner. So take care, we're always here for you, and this is Di from the Newcastle and Hunter Pet Crematorium, and that's it for today.